leadership skills. They've demonstrated a potential for greater responsibility than normally expected of senior enlisted members. Chief Warrant Officers are mature individuals with extensive experience in their specialty, making them capable of performing duties in both an administrative or technical capacity. They are extended the same privileges as commissioned officers. Chief Warrant Officers fully understand the challenges of today's Coast Guard and are able to communicate the missions, goals, and objectives with the enlisted technician, as well as understand the management requirements of the commissioned officer. By bridging an essential communication link, Chief Warrant Officers significantly contribute to the efficiency and effectiveness of the service. In recognition of this important link, Chief Warrant Officers are highly regarded within the Coast Guard, and that is why, at the commencement of their acceptance of the commissioning warrant and their acknowledgement of new and increased responsibilities, we are conducting this ceremony. As appropriate for this ceremony, I'll advise you when to stand or be seated. Brian Weekley, Jean-Pierre Freeman, Nathan Lacasse, please join me up front. Brian Weekley, Jean-Pierre Freeman, and Nathan Lacasse have successfully competed for appointment to Chief Warrant Officer and will be commissioned as such. Their signatures on the oath and their certificate from the President of the United States is an outward, visible sign of the commitment they have made to the President and the American people. Their enlisted and officer experience will provide them with a unique perspective in carrying out this commitment and in meeting the roles and missions of the United States Coast Guard. With that, I ask that their designated individuals please come forward and remove their anchors.
You're sure?
Looks different. Okay, Captain Weavers will now administer the oath.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Nathan Lacasse,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear
that I will bear
true faith
true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the office
of the office
on which I am about to enter.
on which I am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
As is customary with appointment of Chief Warrant Officer, each appointee selects someone to place boards on their shoulders. This person may be a spouse, parent, supervisor, mentor, or some other person who has had a significant impact on their Coast Guard career. Would those chosen please come forward? To all who shall see these presents, greetings. Know ye that reposing special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and abilities of Brian Weekley, Jean-Pierre Freeman, and Nathan Lacasse, I do appoint these officers to the grade of Chief Warrant Officer in the United States Coast Guard. To rank as such, from the first day of June 2018. These officers will therefore carefully and diligently discharge the duties of the office to which appointed, and by doing so, performing all manner of things thereunto belonging. And I do strictly charge and require these officers and other personnel of lesser rank to render such obedience as is due an officer of this grade and position. And these officers are to observe and follow such orders and directions from time to time as may be given by me or the future President of the United States of America, or other superior officers acting in accordance with the laws of the United States of America. This commission is to continue in force during the pleasure of the President of the United States of America for the time being under the provisions of public laws relating to officers of the armed forces of the United States of America and the component thereof in which the appointment is made. Done at the City of Washington, this first day of June in the year of our Lord 2018, in the independence of the United States of America, this 241st year by the President, signed, Kirsten Nielsen, Secretary of Homeland Security. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to present you the United States Coast Guard's newest Chief Warrant Officer, Chief Warrant Officer Brian Weekley, Chief Warrant Officer John Pierre Freeman, and Chief Warrant Officer Nathan Lacasse. This will be tricky with all the family up here, so don't hurt anybody. It's tradition that the first person or persons who salute a newly commissioned Chief Warrant Officer receives a silver dollar. Would these persons they selected please come forward? Hand salute. Ready? 2. This concludes today's promotion ceremony. Please come forward and congratulate the Coast Guard's newest Chief Warrant Officers.